It is the little things you do that matter in life. Wangari Maathai chose planting trees as her little thing in 1976. At the state funeral in her honor 35 years later, that little thing had grown into a legacy Kenyans are proud of. Thousands lined the roads of downtown Nairobi to watch her cottage slowly make the final journey from the gathering at Uhuru Park's Freedom Corner to the Kariakor crematorium. We are now on Ring Road, just having come all the way from the Leaf Funeral Home with the procession through Valley Road to the Freedom Corner, where tribute was paid to the late Professor Wangari Maathai by the planting of an indigenous tree. Then through the Haile Selassie Avenue, heading to the Kariakor crematorium. Now, that just goes to show how much she loved nature, because then after being cremated, there's no need of having the wooden coffin as is usually the case. Maathai's final wish was to be remembered simply in death and to have her remains cremated. Like many other decisions in her life, it was met with some opposition, but in the end, it had to be respected. Hours before the funeral convoy left the Leaf Funeral Home at about 10:30 in the morning, an anxious crowd was already milling about the entrance to the crematorium, waiting to pay tribute to the departed Nobel laureate.
Nahuzunika sana hata kwa roho, kama mama ni mwenzangu marehemu ameenda kama mama yangu. Ninakilio sana, naomba Mungu pale amemchukua mweke mahali pema.
Mwangi, who is a matatu operator in Kayole, was keen to pay his respects, even though the wait soon became a test of patience.
Niko na gari nne inabebea Kayole. Nimekuja juu ya heshima. Heshima ya mwisho. Imetosha.
At first, the crowd was calm and contained, but when the convoy drew nearer, shortly after 1 o'clock, everyone wanted a final look at the famous Kenyan. The body arrived in an environmentally friendly bamboo frame coffin made of water hyacinth and papyrus reeds. Once the convoy arrived, the family gathered briefly for prayers, then carefully got the casket onto a movable trolley before carrying it into the crematorium. Security officers were deployed to keep members of public out of the private ceremony. But this did not stop a seemingly anxious public from making all efforts to catch a glimpse of unfolding events. And just how was the cremation to be done?
Well, it's a blower. It is diesel that is the one that is going to be used, and we expect our family to be, the body to be finished in an hour or 1 hour 15 minutes.
Soon after the cremation began, we could spot whiffs of smoke from the surrounding trees, evidence of a final wish being honored. As this happened, Tetu residents were simultaneously conducting prayers and paying tribute to their deceased daughter. School children too took part in a tree planting exercise. In Meru, they honored Maathai by planting 71 indigenous trees. The Nobel laureate's ashes are to be preserved at the Wangari Maathai Institute for Peace and Environmental Studies at the University of Nairobi's Kabete campus, which shall continue to spread her message of concern for the environment. If you destroy nature, nature will destroy you. Powerful sentiments by the late Nobel laureate. And even as her remains are being taken for cremation, one thing still lingers. What are you doing to conserve the environment? Zawadi Mdibo, KTN Saturday Night.